Hey bromigos, how's it going and welcome to another video. Today we're discussing about the top 2 classes, or actually the top classes for farming in Legion or twinking in Legion, whatever you're gonna prefer. Actually twinking is a lot different than farming. You can check the link in the description what is twinking, but without further ado guys, let's go and jump into the top basically classes. So we're gonna have 3 things that we're gonna classify. Will be like deciding factors when it comes to farming. This has always been like that, and it will always be like that. Why? I will tell you later. So the first thing is pulling power. So what class in Legion has the top pulling power? I would say Brewmaster will be second one. Actually, the Boomkin will be the first one. Why? Because Boomkin has Moonfire and Sunfire that doesn't have any resources, that doesn't spend any resources, no mana, no energy. I mean, it spends some mana, but it's quite ignorable. You can just spam it forever if you want to. And it has a really long range on that stuff. So you can just run and Moonfire, all the time. And it's a dot. It's really good because it helps out with damage and killing those mobs. So Moonfire and Sunfire is probably like the top abilities for pulling in Legion. However, the Brewmaster has a lot, like really important thing as well when it comes to pulling, which is the Ox Statue. So that's why I classified that as second. But Ox Statue is not really that great because it has a cooldown, it has limited range around it, and if you want to help out to pull the rest of the mobs that are not being pulled by the Black Statue, then you have the Crackling Jade Lightning that spends a lot of energy, and it's kinda unreliable because you cannot really run and use it. It's a channeled ability basically, so you need to stay for like half second or something to be able to use it and pull the mob. So we have like Boomkin and the Monk as top 2 classes. We have a lot of other classes that has spammable abilities like Mage, but they're not really belonging into the top top 2 or 3 classes because they're lacking some other stuffs like for example, the next thing we're gonna talk about is AoE damage. So how much area of effect damage it has. Which one is the top out of all the classes in area of effect damage? So that will also be Boomkin. Why? Because Starfall, guys. Starfall is the best ability in the game when it comes to AoE damage. Why? Because it's passively, it deals damage. What you need is 50 astral power. It's really easy to obtain with certain talents. But if you want to talk more about this, I can actually make a guide about that, completely about how you can use Brewmaster Monk and how you can use Boomkin basically in farming. If you want that, just request it in the comment and I'll consider making that when I finish with some projects I'm currently going for. Anyway, Starfall, it's a passive ability that allows you, when you place it on the ground, it deals like damage all the time, and meanwhile you can still continue pulling. You're not distracted by the Starfall. Starfall just passively killing or one-shotting if you're twing the mobs basically, and it allows you to run as well, and you can even cast while in the Starfall while moving. So it's actually really good ability. And it's the top ability when it comes to AoE damage while farming. The second class here will be Monk. Why? Because Monk has a Rushing Jade Wind, has Cack Smash on really short cooldown, and they're basically doing the same stuff as Starfall, but you need a bit more APM, which is action per minute. More interaction with the game in order to use them properly, basically. And you have Breath of Fire, you have Artifact ability and stuff like that, but generally just Starfall is a top ability, which puts the Druid on the number 1 spot here as well. So those are the 2 classes. I'm gonna make a honorable mention here for them, for Death Knight actually, because Death Knight has Remorseless Winter, Frost Sith, and Howling Blast that are really low resource demanding abilities. When you're twink, you're gonna have like 70% haste, so your rune regeneration will be crazy, so you will not even notice that you're out of runes. But generally DK is just the honorable mention here. It will not be classified as a top classes because he lacks mobility, he lacks pulling power. So generally what you are looking for here, it's Boomkin and Brewmaster, as a top 2 classes. After there are lots of other classes that have certain part in this area, like AoE damage, but we're just gonna mention the top 2, right? So the next thing we're gonna decide that will be the deciding factor on which one is the top class, it's the mobility. However, Boomkin here will be second spot because Brewmaster here wins. When we talk about mobility, I'm gonna say Brewmaster is a lot more dominant because you have like 2 rolls which are pretty cool, and you have like teleport, that you can teleport around, you know, like put your image here, go pull somewhere there, teleport here, pull somewhere here, teleport over there, pull somewhere there, you know. You can do that stuff with Monk. If used properly, it's one of the best abilities for farming. And also you have like the Sprint, Tiger Lust, which is also have Druid have the same stuff, but there it's like 2-minute cooldown. Here's like 30-ish seconds or 45, I'm not really sure. So you have Tiger Lust, 2 rolls, and teleport. On Brewmaster, on Boomkin you have, you know, only like Displacer, Beast, and Dash, which it's kind of sucky, but, you know, it's still, you know, it provides certain mobility, you know. Travel Form is also there to cover up for those movement speed losses and stuff, but generally you have like Brewmaster on the top here, and Monk, and you have, of course, honorable mention to the Demon Hunters. They have, like, if you're already having Demon Hunter, just remember they have insane mobility. If you're a twink, you're gonna have probably like 100% mastery, which gives you 100% movement speed increase, like generally with just like, it's faster to walk than being on a mount, basically, if you're a twink. So, you know, you have the Demon Hunter there is honorable mention. Also, Fell Rush, it's a really good ability on Demon Hunters, and that thing that makes you leap back, I forgot the name. So, basically, those are the 3 deciding factors of which is the top class here in this expansion. Those 2 classes are the top, that's why I don't mention the other ones, but if you want me to make a comparison between all the classes, or where the other classes are ranking up on those other stuffs, you can let me know down in the comments below, guys. But just remember, this is just an overview of the top 2 classes currently for farming. It's not really a comparison between all the classes, because, you know, when it comes to AoE damage, the DK will win. When it comes to mobility, DH will win. When it comes to pulling power, maybe someone else will win. However, you know, you cannot make you cannot make summary of which of those 3 things will make one class to be dominant, you know. It's only like out of these 2 classes, it's summary that I could make, you know. If you want any extended guide or something about this stuff, guys, or anything at all, let me know down in the comments below. And if you think this video deserves a like, feel free to drop a like. It helps me a lot. It helps, you know, the whole channel a lot, and it's really, really good for you to show some, you know, show some love to me as well for these things that I'm currently trying to do and help you up, guys. So anyway, guys, that was all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully it makes your life a little bit easier, and you know, your decisions basically on what class will be your main when it comes to farming, or when it comes to twinking, of course. Yeah, if it helped, I'm really, really glad. And until the next time, guys, make sure to stay cool, listen to your parents, be good boys, love you much, I've been with forever, and see you in the next one, guys. Thank you, and over and off.